Have you ever stopped to wonder, what if the ticking clock was merely an illusion? This question opens the door to a conundrum, one that has baffled us for centuries, the enigma of time. As humans, we perceive time as a continuous flow, much like a river, never pausing, always moving. It carries us in its current from one moment to the next. Yet, time remains elusive. We've constructed sundials, hourglasses, and atomic clocks in an attempt to measure it, to grasp its essence. But can we really capture the river in a jar? Can we contain its ceaseless flow? Our daily lives follow the rhythm of this invisible drummer, from the moment we rise with the sun to the moment we rest under the veil of night. Yet the paradox persists. Is time our master, dictating our every move? Or are we the conductors of this symphony with some degree of control? So, are we mere puppets dancing to the rhythm of the ticking clock? Or do we have some control over it? Let's delve deeper. Imagine, if you will, a vast, endless ocean, its waves rising and falling, never ceasing. That, my friends, is akin to the ceaseless march of time. In the realm of philosophy and science, the concept of time has been extensively explored, and it continues to baffle us with its complexity. Picture for a moment a weighty tome, each page a moment. We turn these pages one by one, living through each scene, each word, each breath. This is our journey through the continuum of existence, our voyage in the ocean of time. Our perception of time isn't universal. It varies greatly across cultures and societies. For some, it's like a river, flowing from the past to the future, carrying us along its current. For others, it's cyclical, like the changing seasons or the waxing and waning of the moon. These differing perceptions shape our behaviors, our rituals, and ultimately, our lives. In the Western world, time is often seen as a commodity, something to be managed and maximized. We chase deadlines, rush to appointments, and lament about never having enough of it. On the other hand, many Eastern cultures perceive time as a wheel, cyclical and endless, where events are bound to repeat themselves. In the grand tapestry of the cosmos, time is the thread that weaves everything together. It's the rhythm to which the universe dances, the silent song that orchestrates the symphony of existence. We are all, in our unique ways, dancers to this timeless tune. Science, too, has its theories. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, for instance, postulates that time is not absolute but relative, influenced by the fabric of space and the gravity of massive objects. It's a concept that's both fascinating and mind-boggling, challenging our everyday understanding of the temporal dimension. So, we see time, much like the ocean or a book, is a vast, complex entity, influencing us in ways we often do not realize. What if time were a canvas and we, the artists, painting our experiences onto it? Imagine each stroke as an event, each color as an emotion, and each texture as a distinct moment. Now consider this. Does every artist perceive and interpret the canvas in the same way? Unlikely, isn't it? Similarly, our perception of time is not merely a physical quantity, but a psychological one too. Just as an artist's touch transforms a blank canvas into a masterpiece, our experiences, emotions, and cultural backgrounds mold our perception of time. For some, the days may seem to blend into a fast-paced whirlwind, while for others, each second may be a slow and deliberate stroke, full of intent and purpose. Much like the art that adorns our walls, time is subjective, it's personal. It dances to the rhythm of our heartbeats, speeds up in joy and slows down in sorrow. As we paint our experiences on this canvas, we come to realize that time, in essence, is the medium of our life's art. In the grand scheme of things, what does it mean to run out of time? Let's ponder on this. Just like the grains of sand in an hourglass, our moments too are finite. Each passing second is a grain slipping through the narrow neck of the hourglass, symbolizing the transient nature of our existence. Our awareness of this finiteness, this ticking countdown, shapes our actions and decisions. It nudges us to seize the day, to cherish loved ones, to strive for accomplishments, and to seek meaning, all before the final grain falls. Yet, in the face of this impending end, we find resilience. We create, we love, we dream, we hope, we live. It's a testament to the human spirit, a refusal to be dominated by the relentless ticking of the clock. And as the last grain of sand falls, we come to understand that we are but temporary guests in the grand ball of existence. So, we've journeyed through the vast ocean, flipped through the book, painted on the canvas, and watched the sand timer. We've explored the enigma, unraveled the threads, perceived the illusion, and faced the final tick. We've used metaphors and analogies to comprehend the concept we so often take for granted, and yet remains ever so elusive. As we conclude, remember we are both the artists and the observers in this grand spectacle of existence, dancing to the rhythm of the ceaseless waves, flipping through the pages of life, painting our experiences, and watching the sand grains fall.